be clear, this is a remake. Well, first video I made the first one like 58 minutes. I could have made it too longer, but I made a mistake now. Again, I posted on a video who I was trying to make way longer, but like my story was too much fault, I wasn't able to. So this is kind of mixed. It will be mostly telling you a love story, but also be telling you some things about God. Like first, yes, you go to hell if you do something bad, but you won't go to hell for being gay or lesbian, because you're right. Even bisexual is right. I support it. I would just not do gay myself. Let's go support. And two, yes, God is the way, but some people choose to not follow the way. Some people pretend they're going to. They do for a while, but again they don't for a while. And for a while, when they don't, that's even longer compared when they do. So I want to see how much less is with my boy before he goes back to being his old. I would prefer if he stayed good, but with the people who have seen him talk in school, I highly doubt it. Shauna, best sample. Jacob, not really a good sample, but not that much of a best. Trey, definitely best sample. Especially because he thinks he's a gold trapping us little kid's ball. But this is how it goes. When I met Shauna, I met her in middle school. We didn't really talk that much. I only sit with her on lunch once. Again, I never sit with her again. I only sit with her because again, where else was sitting, everyone was taking seats. Also, I knew there was a reason I didn't want to talk to her. Just getting out why. And I'm at school again because the teachers was kind of trying to get us to talk because when Shauna came to school, I was the first one to get presented. First student, not the first adult or and I was shy and never actually like talking to girls. So it was really rare if you were in middle school with me seeing me talk to girls. And also just teachers who are apparently older responsible when well they're supposed to be, but not all of them are. And then a few years passed and I went to high school in Del Monte. I thought I was never gonna see her again, but for some reason in my head could stop thinking about. But nah, in good ways, bad ways, every kind of way you could get. Again, and when they transferred us to Reno High School, I thought I saw someone who looked like her. Again, I said, nah, it's not her. I gotta look wrong. But again, when we went to the field trip, I asked the teachers if I could sit over here because I wasn't used to you guys yet. I didn't want to sit with all of you, and I sit where both only one person. Again, I didn't got an accent. I turned on my phone. I was playing like a YouTube game, and she heard, and then I just told her to pretend she didn't hear. Well, the reason I didn't really talk to her in high school is because like I knew she had something to do with Suresh. Not like in a romantic way, just like in front of her. I think it was a reason I didn't want to talk to her. Because I don't want to be friends with people who are friends with my boy. Because if they had to choose, they won't want to choose a side. Because you should always choose a side. And I don't want to share friends because I don't want my boy to look like. I want people to think about me by their own truth. Again, we started to talk like friends. I took pictures of her. Okay, this was before anything bad happened. She got mad because it was on a field trip. We went to space. We also took pictures over there, but that's where she got me. Because I can't really ask her for her permission. I didn't think she was one of those kind of person you had to ask. Again, she said when we got to school, she was gonna try to traumatize me by watching a video like of avatars, something like doppelgangers practically. Again, I act like she traumatized me when she getting at you. Because this wanted to try to pretend she got her pee back. But this year gets really not get her traumatized. Except maybe seeing a girl without, that disgusting. Again, we start to talk more, we start to talk about Minecraft, fucking Gyokyo. Her average karma character she talk about with Katanin guy. Because one time I asked him if I could play on together, guess when we kind of started talking at the again one time, if I'm not sure if any of you saw her saying by herself, like no one was getting close to her as winter. Because at that time she was school girl, right? Oh, first it was Ellie getting shot. Again, Aaliyah again. So, maybe if I crush her in middle school, not sure about that, but sure, so far I go geek I get, but maybe I get. Even if I made her a quite worse as I get, I'm not actually 100% sure if I get like her. And she also told me Sebastian likes her and Jacob likes her. Well, I guess Chris getting both jealous. There's two different in jealous, good and bad. People say being jealous is not really good, but truly wrong. It just depends how jealous you are and if you cross the limit of how jealous you can be. It's okay if you don't want guys to talk to your girl. If you don't want to, your girlfriend should respect. If she doesn't really respect you, especially if she does it behind your back. Because of course, no girl, she won't talk to you. Again, God doesn't make me get mad. Get mad. What makes me mad is she was talking to boys who didn't like me. That's kind of a betrayal. It's talking to boys who don't like your boyfriend. That's never a good deal. That's why my class wasn't really no girl. Cause my girlfriend mostly she got along with every girl. But again, she also played, with the guy again, like in bowling once. And when we get back to high school, she forgot. I asked her first if she wants to play with me. Again, I told her I was gonna be back. I went to the bathroom. Oh, and guess what? When I came back, she was just playing with someone else. Again, I asked her if I could go. So never say yes to a person you go playing with. If you're just gonna switch for someone else when you go to the bathroom. Guess really you're making him hope for something you're hoping for when they come back. You're not getting it. Again, you either have to get involved in the game where you are playing or watch where you was playing. Also, we made a deal she could have decided to not agree to. I know I shouldn't have it be a good deal, but we said, I could tell her whatever I want, she would listen. She could tell me whatever she wanted, I would listen. But she can't expect me to listen if she don't listen to me. If she didn't want to do that kind of agreement, could have changed it or altered it to make it a fair agreement. But I wouldn't have forced her to go anything if she would have told me she didn't want to, but she never skinned up to me. That's the kind of girl I don't like. I like girls who are able to skin up to me. Even if we're shorter or 1 inch shorter than me, or almost my size. If you're not able to skin up with me, then you're not really my type of girl. Because my girl type could just be any. I like black girls with black hair, red hair, long hair, brown hair. Black hair because originally my hair is black, but I painted it orange. But when I post this, I might be back already to my black hair or different color. Probably back to my black. Because when I start my viewing W, I do want to have my black and my any hair of color After a few months pass of me making my review again, I'll change them back to the color size mango. So yeah, again we used to go. Again she tricked me because I was trying to get her to kiss me earlier because she wanted me to wait. Again she told me on Tuesday she got interruption. Again she said Wednesday because she was sick and she didn't show up. Again she showed up on Wednesday. I tried to kiss her and she was making me wait the whole day. Then when I was about, she said, "Now, okay, can't piss me because don't say yes if you're actually going to do." And again, she told me again I was going to be in Glasgow school. But no, I wasn't in Glasgow school. I was into the second year we practiced skirt again. When I primary come. Again, she started to get sassy with it because practically I only want to kiss her one time. And she does want to kiss me every time. So we had our first kiss outside. And I'm saying this because it's the case the teachers watch. They get both of us equally in trouble. Because I have no reason to keep any more secrets for her. So, yes, we did kiss. Again, we went to the back room, boys and girls. Not inside, we were outside. Again, every time I miss a kiss or miss a flower, she wanted me to. She asked me for 7 kisses. Again, I can go also the time she told me 57, but I still owe her 57. I never planned to pay those, so. Again, one of her friends told me she would say I forced her to tell one of her friends I didn't want her to play Uno with us. When I told my ex many times that she wants our friends to play with her, she says no. Like, I would have been okay. Even if she didn't want me to talk to girls. I would have been okay with her still talking to boys. Thus, now boys I like. Boys I don't like me. It's getting gas crossing the line. But yeah, if she ever wanted to change the car, I could have changed this guy. But now she does like to give me too much anger. Again, she get at every time she says she got. When a woman tells you can have it to go and believe everyone has an attitude, even my own sister. So, and when I mean my sister, I mean my real sister, not Roblox sister or fake sister, or people I consider my sister, not that kind. And so she was kind of, again, I only wanted to practically. And again, yes, the part where I asked to go for hand, and Morgan once ago was kind of like, because I wanted to see how it would feel. My hand was someone else's hand, especially if it was my girlfriend's, because I wanted to feel the touch of a woman for the first. Because if she was my girlfriend, I'll have the right to touch her hand of Alice, but she still wanted me. I had to kind of convince her that. Again, she started getting used to it. Well, first second she was getting used to, but again, eventually she gets. Again, I guess slapped her ass. And again, really, and she get to tell me not to, so I get to go without permission. But I'm sure teachers didn't look. Well, maybe I get caught by one, but like wasn't really proof she could say nothing. So, well, my ex didn't really complain about it when I guess she like smiled. I guess she feel like she was shocked, I guess. So, and my ex can't really get at any of this because she has terrible memory. She has ADHD, so she can't even remember. So that's what she says. So she can't really say anything up here's not true because 1 is 2, she freaking lost. Because don't tell people. I told her she would betray. I would tell people everything she has told me, and I'm keeping them. Because my path is God, not her. It's a bit clear. Giga really was gonna get married. Giga was gonna leave her abandoned gold. One time I bought her a ring because we went to a place where they sell like stuff from Amazon, Walmart, and Target. Girl have them on tables. I found a ring, and the guy was so nice. He let me buy it for $5 when it actually cost $10. Again, I get proposed to her. She said, "Oh, I'm not ready." And she also said, "If I guess a yes, it wouldn't get me. We had to get married like a few months." Technically, no. I've seen people who have kept rings really early. It will take like at least 2 or 3 more years. Again, 3 years passing, I answered to marry me, and I think I also agreed with a cat ring. Was kind of the size of her finger again. Again, a girlfriend ring who had like a guy in it. And she said yes, boo. Or like I wasn't sure. I asked one of my friends to show her my phone again. Like I wasn't sure if she said yes. I got close to her and asked her. She was like shy. Again, we again talked to each other for a few days on TikTok because we have a problem because I get a gun and speak of asking her to show me her bot. I never forced her to actually. She chose to. It's just like, it's okay if you don't want to. It's not my fault she couldn't say no to me. Again, I did get mad because I told her not to go to games of Dragons and Dungeons. She played with her family really week. And she went too, so I told her that she showed me again. She told me to get like a picture. And I told her, can I keep it? I promised her. And I told her going away, I'll post a picture. So she ever picture. But when I again post comment, I delete them because I want to make it up to her. So I guess I did not keep them to try to get him. Again, she was too afraid she can get in the class. Well, she told me the reason she was afraid because she got I'll be mad here because she practically got me. Oh, it's not the first time she got people in trouble. She also got one of her friends who was a girl in trouble. So you back out a little bit. Again, I was working on a book where I was apologizing, telling her in the line, oh, let's go. Again, I was trying to find the right time to give it. We went to a basketball game. Again, she was reading it. Like she was realizing I was being sincere. Again, I told her to keep it because I wanted to keep her to keep reading it because I wanted her to realize why I can't get it. Again, she was happy. She was starting to smile every time she saw me again, but we still wasn't bad. Until like when we went to go to see like I'm not sure about like Space Ghost paintings. We practically got back together. I made her draw me. I gave it to her because she got her phone really quick. I took a screenshot. But I was hesitating because I wasn't sure who was going. So while we was walking, I again at her on TikTok. Yeah, again at her back until we got to go to place where. Again, I asked her, would you like to be my girlfriend? I told her if it doesn't work out, I'll leave you. No. Buying a book also see a second and last chance. She still owes me my last chance, but she's gonna refuse to give it. So again, to make it up to her, I'm going to make cards for her. Or apology cards. I made like at least 10, but I can only give her 6. 1 every day. So I even was gonna make a breakup of one. Because again, I want to deal with this. Because someone who can trust you shouldn't be someone who can be with you. Someone who can get hurt you shouldn't be. You shouldn't stay with them. Because if they can't realize what you get, they're gonna serve you even more than you're gonna serve them. Because a girl, if she really loves you, she will always try to fix stuff before going too far and making it a big deal when it doesn't have to be. Again, before we went gambling, she said I got sent to the office because of her. Told me to stay over. I was acting like I didn't care. I told him to tell her some more. Same again to tell her to stay the fuck away from me. And of course, everything he told me I can because if someone said we were kids, I can everything. Because I wasn't sure if Shauna was going to tell her now. But now I'm sure she is. So, but like I wasn't sure before, I can keep denying it because I can't want her to get more in trouble. Again, she also was acting like I was forcing her to send me pictures. When I would give her always a choice to send me pictures of her, never force her to. If you couldn't say no, that's not my problem. I said, can you send me a picture of her? I said, no, it's okay. Getting lunch, I started to take pictures of her. Sometimes with me, and sometimes without me. Sometimes we took a lot of field trips too. But I always had her consent, so I can't really force her to any of them. She's acting like it because she wanted to give me even more trouble. When you never trying to get in trouble in the person you claim you like, you're supposed to try to show them the correct way. Because when someone can sing out the correct way and get you something, keep that mind. Getting them in trouble is not gonna help you fix your problems or relationship. You should always talk out before going too far. So I get enjoy it every time, but I kind of regret kissing her now. Again, this was practically all I love her because it's all I can remember. Get 1 year, 2 years, 3. Well, it might not be. It might sound like it, sure, but because I'm telling all kind of quick. Again, kind of because of her, I was tired when I went to school. Because she wanted to scale up 1, 11. When I always wanted to sleep like a 10 because I was so tired. But she can't really let me. She said, oh, baby, guy, handsome, or matches. I was asking, can we scale up into like 1? And I told her 1 was good 11 because I wanted to get past 2 because we're school. Sometimes you want to fall. Once you go to 12, 11, 10, and then she always change the time. So depending what time, even when she got early, it was 8. I guess she's making up scores where she said, because her mom says, she said her mom lets her sleep every time. But sometimes she said, oh, my mom told me I had to go to sleep. But how is it most of the time your mom told you to sleep like 12? And sometimes she told you like 8 and really rare at 10. And really rare at 9 too. That still doesn't make sense if she lets you sleep. Whatever time you want. Okay, why can't she tell you? Or is it maybe you're lying? She doesn't let you sleep whatever time you just take advantage of it. Again, yes. One time when we went to one of our senior field trips, we made a plan, her and me, while we was planning, we was talking if we will have our first time, well, again, forced it by get commits. And again, she agreed, yes, we can make love and we go to your precious by tour. So maybe I could say I'm Leah's boy. Well, that wouldn't be true. But again, her mom wanted to call Lee. And again, fortunately, no one does. She agreed to him. She couldn't say no. Henry, that's not correct. Let's wait to get me. Did she say good? No. Well, a long time ago when we was talking lunch, the first time we kind of talking about this, but I took her. She said into marriage and I told her, can it be into sin till we lived? She said yes. Also, I told her if I could take a picture of her chest when we lived together. Because I did try to ask her if we could go outside of lunch and go. She plus her shirt for I could see. Well, she have asked her again. I'm happy she can do. But again, she got in trouble by her mom. Not all against the marriage because she could have refused to comply. Again, we also said we was good. And I asked her who the show she can. She has her days, but she still said yes. Again, when her mom kind of called and knew she wasn't talking to me, she was talking to the boy. She got in trouble. But against her, my parents was getting mad at me. Because she made my parents waste her time. They were waiting outside for her long time. She never came. She keeps saying, I'm coming. And she keeps saying, oh, my mom's still gonna let me go. Nothing happened. So she could just refuse if she knew this plan wasn't gonna work. Also, I would have been okay with her saying no to this. Because probably should have asked. But she probably should have agreed to get it. So we kind of both get wrong. And then I was trying to tell my boy, like, it was a 50 chance we have him. He should be dressed in the house. Because he likes walking on his own or. So it was time to. Well, I get one thanks to see my brother walking his knees. So I told him if she can come to bone his pencil. And I just said if she could come, I was gonna make it think I'd be strong, play games. Because I have games on my phone. Used to know how to console, now I do. Even kiss. And maybe go for a walk, take my dog on a walk. She got a list of her. Again, good guy. I made her a love color. I gave it to her early, but she took her time to give me. Again, she said she did make it, but her mom broke it. Well, she's probably terrified. She could hide from her mom. It's not kind of fair I made her one. She never made me one, so kind of disappointed though. Again, he was also trying to like protect her. One, you're old enough to protect yourself. Two, don't you have a mom to get down with? Again, she was also saying, well, Manny told me it was Aaliyah, but then he told me it was Shauna who actually said it. You know, like I was blackmail. I gave her Amazon gift card not to blackmail her, for she could buy something nice for herself. Okay, I was also trying to give her snacks in secret because she's not seeing it all. So yeah, again before we went the first time we went, she decided to give me chocolates like a gift. Chocolates really, not Valentine's. Also, you could go smell it. Was watching paying attention. Her sister was giving them in secret. So one, terrible gift. Two, she didn't even take care of the gift. I kind of told her, yeah, you shouldn't have gotten me. You could just got me like maybe a toy, a game, and you get you one, but not food. Well, I think the first time I gave it to her will be okay if she got me food, but I forgot to tell her again. So yeah, our relationship was not perfect, but I couldn't give her. Again, she finally broke up and Gert Second time, and just because her girlfriend didn't mean to go for her house, I just wanted her to let me explain myself. And everyone deserves to give us another explanation. Again, I told her, "Are we just gonna kiss?" Because before we got mad and dressed, we were planning to kiss each other. We would make a eat kiss. I told her, when you before going to change, go to the bathroom downstairs, not inside, not way outside, and then give you a kiss real quick, and we could go to classes. But getting her plans changed because she was moving, and I tried to keep insisting until when I came back to Wings, I was gonna tell her I finally got over it, and I was like, okay with her moving. But getting her skill talking now, she just kept walking fast, and I'm not that fast because of the body shaking. I should get ready to let me explain myself. Again, I get it. She gets show up to class, and I sing back to her. I'm sorry. It's okay if you go and talk to me, and I left you at corner. Again, we was leaving the class. I wanted to wait for her, but she was walking with her teacher. So she already on this plan. But the first time we met, it took me a while to get her to talk to me because she wasn't like how she is. Before she was mad and she was schooling me, get close to her. She doesn't really talk much until we finally fix it for her. She first time. And the second time I go to be similar, it was only 2 times where I actually get close to her. And one is where she was first and tell her I'm not here to talk to you. It was one time where she was close to Chase. And I told her the same thing. And I told her, sorry. Again, it was only one time where I was with. It's like, I know. Can you just let me talk? Maybe you can probably me, I will leave you alone. She can't even talk. She just went straight to her PE class. Like I was a Wednesday. So yeah, for people gonna I reckon was my fault. If I have problems with 2 people, it has to be both person's faults. So there was something nothing I could get to fix it. And there was a universe we had called Crazy. And the first time we was getting perfectly, but again we had to pause it because we had problems. Again we continued the second time. And for now, Crazy Verse is cancelled until something happens. Don't keep going on, we'll get back to her. But if it does continue, if not, it will be cancelled for her. Again, I get to her. This was before we acted bad. Nika went back. You're my girlfriend and you need to act like it. Treat me like your boyfriend. Because normally girlfriends would like to talk to her boyfriends here. But Shana was a little girlfriend. She always preferred to pay attention more to people and pay attention more to girlfriends. Again, she just started to tell me over and over and over something sure and told me like she forgot and she just kept telling me stuff she can't get. Because again she told me once Ellie and Manny were laughing about Houston. She told I'm going with her friends. So I'm not surprised she told me because she would tell her own friends. Why not tell her own boyfriend? So yeah, if she didn't like an agreement, yeah, we could have changed it. But no. Instead of talking now, she just went straight to golf. Again, I told her, of course, the same thing asked me to stay away from each other. Do not talk to each other. to not sit together anymore in class or lunch. Again, this one time I went to the hospital because of her fault. When she should have went else to the hospital. Well, I'm not gonna gay, but second. Again, was also the time I went to the hospital for lunch, but I wasn't looking to go shot. It was for Miss Ruth. But against us because she's a teacher, she can tell me what to get. So I'm gonna go because she's an 8. And I'm gonna take orders from 8s. Except if it fits me, missing me. Because the only exception. Because I like missing me, I don't like Miss Ruth. Well, I used to like Miss Ruth, but again, one time I slipped out and I said, Shauna. And she said, oh, I know what you're talking about, but she guaranteed half proofs because that's because you're talking about something. And I said the name of the person in the wrong time because I mean your conversation and my conversation had to do with the same game. Actually, also for saying Shauna doesn't actually mean I'm saying this Shauna. Chris Morgan one Shauna. And actually she's not called Shauna, she's called Shana. So maybe she prefers to go Shauna because she doesn't like Shana, but to me she's not Shauna, she says Shana. And so I said Shauna, I guess it's Shana. It's kind of a loophole. Because I can't prove I was talking about her, like I did. Because maybe I was. Also, do you know everything on the game? I could be sitting here too, and you can't control this for being it. It's got to be stupid and dumb. Also want to control for this. Also, I used to like my son, but she's scared to believe what Sean some more than what that's why it kind of got to hate her. Because when Sean was called her a bitch once, I'm the one who told her. And every time Sean was talking about her, I always told her. And she looked like she believed me, but that's why until I get really apology from Miss Sandy, I won't like her. So when we used to get along, because I used to tell her anything, Sean told me to her. Not because I wanted to betray my friends, just because I didn't like people talk bad about each other. Well, again, got changed because when people started to talk bad about me, I started to good. And delivering a train, I knew I was getting hurt before to meet and Sean to her. Like I wasn't to the second time. When we came back from walking from a place, because again we were like collecting rocks. A second time because of her. Also already one time when I was collecting rocks and showing me we were the only ones scanning. I think the second time is when Leah was gone. So that's only way try actually because we told her. Because Shauna said she was gay. I told her she was gay, so I guess Shauna said someone told. They said who? I told her. I don't know, ask her. I'm gonna just get because he's got for age. So he only knows because when you tell him, because he keeps insisting asking who it was. Sure, I have actually never told. Because if I'm not gonna be with someone, I don't want them to, I was out getting. I want them to pretend I'm good. Again, Trini told me, well, like she got mad at me before I kicked Trio out my tail. Told me, you should make her a car. I get. Twice, like Manny gave me, he acted like he made them. Pretending he was gonna give them to Leah, and he asked her, we're good. And she said, go. But again, that's because she told her to go for me. She said, you're terrible. You're not terrible, you're just saying it because you're mad. Just because it will grow good. It doesn't change you, man. Because it's got being good cards. Because someone you don't like or confused about me, it doesn't change it good to bad. That's not how it works. So yeah, let's regularly all the little girl we have. So kind of complicated. But you guys can give me pain who was wrong, hurt me or both of us. I guess you just tell me I also look better without good beer. And I actually prefer good beer. When I could just making myself look younger. Again, singer she was too. Because when Manny said you have hair in your hand like monkey, she's scared to laugh. Sunky and girlfriend should never could laugh about you. If a girlfriend laughs about her own boyfriend, she's a terrible boyfriend. And if a girl wants anyone before you, she's also terrible. Because I always try to put her before me, but it's kind of hard when she can want to get the same. And we have to keep complaining, making new rules because of her. Like, if she would have follow rules, could probably been any rules. See, but it's scared me being a first she does not to me. And I can't really agree because she was a relationship. I told her if you don't want us to talk to you, telling you, or we're gay, we don't have to. You know, we can act like we're gay when no one is next. But I should have mentioned. Only second because I was going where she got to game me, so. Because she was the type of girl who gave one you want to know. I think she gave one you want to know who she was getting because she was ashamed of me. She regretted me. She was ashamed and refused to tell anyone else her boyfriend. But actually, it's not best to have a boyfriend in high school. Just don't tell anyone you're kissing. And you kiss him in your own time. Not school, because it's a terrible place, I guess. If you get caught, the person might just blame everything on you, so yeah, she blamed everything on me. Making like everything sound was my idea. When you're an adult and you're mature enough, you should take responsibility for what you get. Not say it was only him or her who did. It meant some of it was your fault too. Because a real good person, it meant it was their fault too. What happened between now and the person who did. This probably wasn't the only person who did. Probably you was one of them too. You're just don't want to say it because you're afraid of the reaction people give you if you tell them it was also your fault, not only theirs. But yeah, I can't regret wasting all my time on her. Should have never wasted any time. She can just hurt me my time. Again, Bella told me WE was fake. And she told me, oh, you prefer to believe Bella than me. Now I took her again, believe. Alright, just like again, believe her. I check out, go find resources for myself to see if WE was fake. And yes. You can't even tell Leo was fake one time when I was playing Roblox with her. And Ghost the first time I used my Clay Rose skin. And worst skin of my life because one of my worst skins was because Karaka again Karaka looked like Nick. It was a glitch. And I told her, she asked me, can you see this? I told her I was gonna pretend I was saying it again. But yeah, I think I traumatized. Because imagine seeing a girl Roblox character, yeah. And imagine if it was also one of the girls you used one. Even more worse. Because if you never wanted to see them like that, even if it was to a game, yeah. So yeah, I feel disgusted about it. Again, one time I played Roblox, I was on a sleepover, and Sean That's because I took her. I was like, go for the milk. I was looking cute. She was chasing me with a chainsaw. The fucking game. So of course I was running for my life. Again, before she going, she thinks every time I told her I wanted to break over her was a joke. It wasn't. I meant it. She says, I know you're lying because you love me. Again, I keep telling her I like you instead of wanting to piss her off on purpose. Because like, I was funny when women get mad. Because women go like look tough when you're mad. It doesn't look pretty. Well, women's good look ugly when you're mad are going to have like muscles. If you don't have muscles in your mad, you're not scaring boy. So yeah. Well, I kind of told her. I kind of agree because like I said, if we play, you're good because of so. And again, I have to say I agree. Because being a husband of my girlfriend in the game, I would say yes. But I can't really say yes now because she's my ex. Again, you can tell her to call me, text me, or. But again, expect her to call me in the future. But I always could be free from my girlfriend at least for. And again, she forgot to answer my snap. That's her being asleep. And I sent her this snap before she got off the call. And somehow she didn't see it. So I unadded her. So again, she keep buying me back and I keep unadding her. Again, she asked me why I told her because I was mad. So yeah, I'm telling you, Eric just on me because I'm not keeping it from her in my heart anymore. What was people should know because I have both stories now on her side, or at least what she thinks is true when now exactly all she's saying is so this much might be true. It's the way she's telling her she's still making herself look nice. Because look, when someone breaks up with a man, they keep the man so it's going to blame. When it also could be the women to blame too. Of course, most of the time it's could be the man. Really rare it's could be the women. But it's also possible for it to be the women's fault. Not always the men's. Well, if you punk the parts together this way, you'll know which scoring go with which. And if you don't punk them together, you could punk the wrong ones together. And I know which goes with which. And mess them up and confuse and say, this can't happen. Well, maybe it can happen, or you punk the parts together because it happened in a different, or you just can't punk them in the correct, or she even made me hold hands one time when we were going to be straight to the bus. And that was like she was trying to go for my hand and I moved it because I came up girl. And she finally convinced me to cry. Because I asked her, are you trying to go for my hand or what? She said yes. Again, every time I forget to give her a flower because I like giving her flowers to be nice, be romantic to my girlfriend. She said like, oh, you missed one, yeah, you missed two. That's great. I should have never reminded her of the give some. Okay, I guess again, shout out to schools because again, I really want to deal with my girlfriend. Again, in case we both sit in home, we just talk about all the plans, all the ideas, all the questions we have about our characters and stories and crazy verse. I would tell you Gappa and King Gappa should be his own separately. Because Crazy verse deserves a story where we explain. Well, it can be hard because I need my ex, but she gets it once, so you never could get that part. But this gives her their own videos. Again, sometimes we mess around and she hit me in the head. I'm surprised that you just got me in trouble for taking her hand. When Gay saw her, she hit me many times with her hand. Even if it was a joke or I gave her permission, she could. And one time she was again, we were walking the bus. So she hit me because I wanted to see all sorts of bunches. I pretended her, but again I told her, again actually really hurt, so. And on accident, I meant to grab, well, she told me she was ticklish, so I wanted to prove it. I tickled her, and accidentally I tickled her B-U-S-S. Getting me too. Again, I got was tickling her scum, but I was grabbed these on accident. Getting me too. And she knows again, but probably now, like, she's mad, she's just gonna twist into. Of course, he meant to do. But if you think she will know why I meant to go or why I got meant to go. And for everyone who knows me, who claims to me, if you know me, you know why I meant to go, I got meant to go. If you don't know me, of course you could think why I go. That's why I meant to go. So yeah, I was kind of pissed when she was laughing at the hair off my head because I can't expect it from my own girlfriend. But now think about I don't care what she says. What she says is just words. She wants to manipulate people, go ahead. But manipulating people will make her a good person. If she should let people choose who their friends are and try to force them to be friends only with them because they don't like the person at all. I'll tell you guys you got a problem with it. Doesn't mean the person has to stop being friends with them. And if you do, it should be by your own will, not by you telling them. If people should always be friends by your own choice. Because again, I block Lee, then I unblock her, then I block her again. Because I can be friends with someone who's friends with me, but I can't. Again. It won't work for me. I wanted to keep being friends with Leah, but I can't. Because if my ex is going to talk about me, she's going to get nothing to defend me or help me against her, then that's really not the type of person I want to talk to. If I see her in this girl, say hi to her respectfully, so I can be interested in fixing our friendship. Didn't block her because I hate her, just block her because I'm not sure if I could trust. Because even my ex used to say she says stuff about me. Leah said one mean game to me just because I didn't talk to her. Just because I refused to answer her text, she started to talk bad about me. When I need space from her. Again, one time she got mad at my ex. And my ex also needs space to her, so I gave her advice. I told her, if you can get some guy, just go and talk to her for a few days. Just want to talk to her fries and whenever you're ready. I got close and if you're actually her friend, you give her space. And whenever she feels to talk to you or to Ellie, she'll talk to you girls. And she told me Ellie blocked her on TikTok. I'm not sure why that happened, but again, I did tell her I had something to tell her. I was too afraid to tell her, so I didn't tell her how I felt. And to get I was just on the stupid night or so. I don't want to live. I have no reason to live against Johnson. Yes, you can. Again, she told me. I told her what? She said me. And I told her why you or something like that. That's exactly why. First time, again, she said I love you. I was confused. I told her, do you have a crush on me? Again, she can't answer me, so she refused to answer again. Again, I had to tell her how I felt. And when I told her I was confused because I wasn't sure if I like me or her. And I told her I feel the same way about you. I love you. Can you please tell me how you feel about me? Because if you don't, I'm not sure if we'll still be friends. Well, I think me and like we won't be friends just once on the future. And again, that's the reason she said with me once so much. And I told her, can you ask your parents if you could have a boyfriend? You told her no. Told her you don't actually need permission to have a boyfriend. Since you became 16, you could have a boyfriend without permission. I understand you want to have your parents' permission, but you don't need it. And again, that's kind of the beginning of our love story. And like she was too shy to face me, she sat next to me instead of sitting in front of me. Again, I told her I kind of want to sit with my girlfriend, so can you sit with me like Mondays and Wednesdays, and Tuesdays and Thursdays you can sit with Leah and a few trips with me. Again, I have no way for us to go in Gates, so told her to make a field trip into Gates. Again, she agreed. One day she was supposed to be our first, but got canceled because of her. Because she skipped sitting with me. I told her I would put my backpack here to serve her seat. She agreed, so she was supposed to come back and sit with me, but she wanted to sit with someone else when she promised to sit with me first. Then I got this on her. I grew my smoothie route. Then after the movie came, I went to apologize to her. I told her I'm sorry for how I did. Just wanted you to sit with me. I told her I know you know I love you. I told her, can you forgive me? To be clear, every time she forgive me, I get ready to take this seriously. Because we always found a way to fix our problem. There was even times I told her she should have asked for forgiveness from me too. It wasn't fair only I could ask her for forgiveness when she did stuff she wasn't supposed to do. So I made everyone else be equals. If I apologized, she had to apologize. Again, we did apologize, and I got to hold her hand before Miss B came out and saw us talk. Again, we were good again. But that was before everything got started, when we still had good relationship. So yeah, we did get back. We get into the breakup with this man. Again, before it got severe, she get pushed on. And I got up to her and told her, you ever touch a girl, I don't care who the girl is, you and me are going to go. Guess she was trying to act tough with me. And I said, I'm not going to play your mental games. Because one, you have a losing history against me. So why would I waste my time when I need someone someone faces me, I need someone with a challenge. So I shouldn't say I challenge me anymore. So, because I already beat him more than once. Give me one to where Sean, Leah, and Ellie was. Okay, we talk American, practically I told you guys. Well, not everything from the whole video, everything from this part. Again, she told us to stay with her. Well, I wasn't gonna let no one boss a girl around, so unlike Sean was too weak for him, I had to stand up for her. And it was technically when we were gay already, so practically I think this video covers everything because it's already crossing 1 hour per video, so I think this should be enough to tell all my love story. I think I even overdo it. So yeah, we're Scarlet perfect couple. We became toxins, so why don't we get Carceta? If we ever get again, we shouldn't be toxic insurance. And if she doesn't want to, we don't have to be her bosses anymore. And if she wants, she could be only my boss, and I will be her. Okay. Every time I get say something, she can this. And that was even before, even the first time, second time, she always gets this. Even if she sent me a picture for this, or she get in person. Because she got mad once when I took her and made a break the car, and I left her receipt. And I told her just ignore everything since. Because again, I want her to get pissed on me, so. And I was trying to find a way to give her the cards without the teacher seeing. Yeah, I told her to break them so the teachers couldn't read them. Or no good work for me. Because some of them are smart enough to recognize their handwriting, some are not that smart. And can get someone's handwriting when it actually is. But yeah, go were 100% mine. Hopefully, people when I die can realize what I'm saying wasn't actually a lie. I always told her again, but she took advantage of it. One time I told her a secret she wasn't supposed to say. Told her when I was in middle school, I wasn't sure if I liked guys or girls. But every time I fall in love with a girl, I started to realize I'm not girl. Again, she told you, but she altered it not to make it sound like I told her I was gay once when I was actually never gay. Just wasn't really sure which gender. Till I realized every time I always only fall for girls, I never fall for guys for once. So I started to realize I was actually straight. So yeah, don't tell people and what they tell you and change to make it sound like the way you want it to sound. I understand you girl someone who pisses you off, but you shouldn't alter it, girl. You should tell it how it is. Again, she's annoying too because every time someone she had a problem with a girl or boy, she always came to me. Then Leah and Sean tried to both make me choose a side once when they were in P. Okay, came from playing basketball one game. They said Sean did this, or Leah did this, and they were. And I told her I wasn't Sean's side, but again took her wife. And I asked them who should I believe, and they both were saying me. But of course I make a dumb mistake of believing my ex. And that was before she was sending me my ex. So yeah. Also, Sean was kind of weird because every time I slept with her, she enjoyed. Because she gestured her joy and she could have told to Scott. She had the right to tell someone to Scott. Then Jacob told me once while she was getting me, she was also making out with her. Well, I'm hoping it's not true, but she believes rumors about me. Why should I not believe rumors about her? So technically, she can say whatever she wants to me about me, but I have never cheated on her. Hurt her feelings? Yes. Cheat on her? Never. So she can never call me a cheater, even if she wants to. Because tiny language. And when I've been attempting to check girls, I was just getting to make her mad. Again, she told me to Scott. Again, sometimes I trick her, make her giggles on the girls when it was her. Well, that's what fun. It was funny when she was mad because she looked cute. Well, thinking about she getting all cute, doesn't it? And that's wherever I saw her. She told me once Manny told her she had beaver teeth again. Manny, I actually heard Manny say it to her. I told her I couldn't care if you have perfect teeth, because look at mine. To have a perfect smile, I had to stick them together. And I told her again, Kira. She was sure and she was like complaining. She said, I hate being short. To her, you shouldn't hate God. I like short girls. Because short girls, if they try to slap you, they really can't reach you. So if it's a big one, you get slapped. So that's the reason I had to her prefer. Also, I told her, it's in every game if you small and bigger game. Also told her, good, you can get this weird word game. Because we used to be friends. I also told her, it's in a way we like each other. Because we're friends. And I told her, when are you planning to tell me? Because I always wanted to tell her. They want to keep. Again, one time I told her when it was my birthday, I can tell her. And she gave me permission to. But it was supposed to be both of us together. But she didn't show, so I get without her and told her. And Leah says she already suspected it because the way we act or talk or look at each other wasn't really normal. The way you look at a friend, so. Yeah, Leah's a little bit smarter than Sean. But I'm still smarter than both of them. Not calling them dumb. Those Sean's right here, Leah's right here, I'm right here. 3 different levels of smart. But none of them are that smart compared to me, so. And this is why I would say to Sean, even if she was still my girlfriend or my ex, I wouldn't change our skill set. Again, there was times we were calling her dumb, but she knew I was joking. Or I shouldn't have called her dumb, but she knew I wasn't getting mean. She says, I know you're joking. I also told her guys because I wanted to see how she would react. Well, it was kind of positive, not really in a positive way, but not that bad, so. She just keeps saying, so I prefer to get a smart. I also told her I prefer to get a smart girl, get great and get pretty. But to kind of told her too bad you're both of them, so. But she's actually not both. She's any of them mentioned. So yeah, this covers all of it. Don't know what else to say. Well, only if you want to tell her one time I told her on the bus, I mentioned her and me having a grease on with one of her friends. Again, one time I joined her in the shower. She just got nervous or shy when I told her. Told her, it's not bad if we could get in shower. She said, I know. Also, I was sick because if you're married and you like the shower, it's easier for you don't have to waste water. And cheaper too. But when I told her that, I was kind of being sarcastic. Didn't really mean I get mentioned good, but I didn't mean it, so. Does my brain doesn't have a magic stuff it's not supposed to. Smashing matches me having growth I'll never have. Even if you're famous, friends, ex-friends, enemies. Like, my brain just makes up too much about it. So yeah, I think that covers it because I'm not really sure what else to say about our relationship. Because I can't get pregnant. And yes, I go on a good joke. Because I already got forgiven twice. I just haven't got forgiven a third time by her. So, generally, can't get in trouble for anything I said because you can't prove what I said and just feels real. So, well, that's my complete loss, or at least I think. But I'm giving you a few seconds because I'm trying to see if I can remember anything else. Shit, I think I actually told her. Yeah. Don't get guys skipping parts. Well, except if you want to tell the part where we tried to talk to each other outside whenever we could. Or talk to each other in pee. And not pee, but where you wait before going to pee or once. Again, if the teachers came late, we talked to her to work back rooms for. Inside, outside. Like also, we're probably going to just talk about everything we get. Well, there was one time in talk about what we get talk to during our read. And like Shauna wasn't able to get a toy, I was trying to help her get a toy from one of the missions. Again, one time, like I forgot where my golf ball was. Shauna was trying to like come with me, but she knows I couldn't get because I was walking over to her next thing we would get in trouble. Again, one time she was getting next to the picture machine, and I put 2 toys inside her bag. Again, one time, like I finished my point fest, I went to where the bowling was, and like it was scared. Again, I want to play bowling. I had to take his place. Again, like a joke into her, should I break up with you? And I had to keep telling her because she can't pay attention. Saying, well, again, that was a coconut ball. Then I golf, I told, like I knew she could hear. If you want, you can, whoever wants to move can move because I'm staying in this group. I'm not moving. Again, she got into closer, but like I saw her switch her group because you don't want her to be in the same group. You still be in the same group with someone that's gonna look and get close to you. Because I'm not fucking like Jacob and keep pulling something in the groups with him. I got like a tree sometimes I was in fucking groups with a tree. And took a switch a tree off group because like he got kicked out on my table. Like a different scar. Because I'm trying to make 100% only about my. Then we get it because I'm cooking with my phone. I'm not sure if it teaches self, but I get this to shine like on her shoe. Because she is short. Yeah, but apparently I think that's the only part from this. I think we got more to say about this love for X love story. Well, again, it's gay people gonna realize it's feeling up to us if we get back to her now. It's actually up to God. Because there's a lot of people. They say some people need more one chance. It's prove what you're a good person. But if you don't want to keep giving them, then you'll never be able to prove it yourself. Even if they get change for the best. So yeah, I think that was all I love story. I think that's the first time I tell everything, even if I'm not telling it the correct or interesting. That was the longest. This video has broke a record. My longest video on my channel. Thinking now this is the longest one ever. And I'm thinking maybe I could connect this one and go to make it even longer. But yeah, this one, this is strong. I received this somehow, or someone should. I am really sorry. I hope in your heart you can find to forgive me even if you never get back with me. Yes, anyways, I want to. I can't be with you. I can't be with someone who can't stand up for her own worth and put him before everyone else. I'm sorry. Again, oh wait, guys, something I can tell you, guys. Once I keep insisting to her to call me and she keeps saying no. I told her yes, you are. Again, she can call me. Again, I keep telling her because she can't want to. Okay, took her 1 minute, 5 minutes, 1 sec. And it took me a while to get. Again, we started calling her again. Just talk about the same games over and over. How much we loved, what we care about our characters. And can we hang up on her because later we let's get text again. We start to get text and calling at the same time. Yeah, I think we again told her we could maybe just try call. Because voice phone texting calling at the same time. Again. Well, when it's going to tell her she's gonna show me how her feet look, and I guess her mark one because I told her just need to see it once, but and I got used to seeing her feet. You know, it's kind of weird. And I also deleted these pictures of her face. Now I'm interested in getting pictures. Again, my God, I deleted all the pictures of her. Let's go have a group where I have pictures saved of her. Well, look, because when I make groups, I add all my accounts. So, again, people, don't worry, we make groups on TikTok and stuff because we want to continue our stories of our character. Again, one day, because of everything good. Her mom told me to leave her garden, and I told her, can I say goodbye to her? Again, I promised leaving, I just keep insisting. But she said she only did it, and I understand why. It was my fault. Not all of it, but most of it. But of course, I can't get her to hear from her. Can we get on TikTok? She got caught because people saw her texting too much for me. City bus. Even when we had pictures of Costco when we got from our future, we went bits. Again, I saw her cry. Her cry. And my parents were all good pictures. And I was gonna escape because again I wanted to leave my girl. But again, guess I need to go check if our parents. Yeah. When she asked me, are you a good person? She's going to get. I took him up. That was gonna get me. Yeah. Again, when I got home, she still texted me and said, I'm not going to. I told her to not block me. She said she wasn't going to. She was just going to get leave. But then she got back a few days ago and she got blocked and got out of all the groups. Because last time was me who took her out of all the groups. Yeah, it was this took herself. I wasn't happy about it, but again, I asked her, can we still be friends? She said yes. I told her I would break up with me. I told her I love you. Sorry for everything I did. And every time we text in my groups, I always tell her the same. Because I wanted her to know I meant. Yeah, I feel stupid for everything I did. I frankly really want to know we got stuff before, but I can't. Hopefully someday I can really point to something I could do for me specifically on assist. So I'm sorry for everything. What that scroll like progress effort. And it's breaking up. And if you have perfect relationship like well, even love plans were made for future accounts. I wasn't even talking much once about having something I told you if you ever want to, and you said yes. Well, it took you a while to answer because one time you said you answered me, but you can't actually answer. And I asked you what names you wanted, the name choices you were giving me were to. I told you if the girls on, you can name them for boys, so I would name them. Equal relations. So yeah, now I actually get to this all. Because I can't remember anything else to say. This video has get too long. Sorry, I'm so lucky talking. Now I can just. Oh no! One time her friend complained to me because I still want her for videos. Yeah, I forgot to ask permission. Again, I posted because I wanted to have more videos of my girlfriend, so I posted. I'm surprised she got mad because one time I took a screenshot of one of her videos and told her she didn't get mad because I told her, yeah, I get posted, but get you as her permission to make a video. So she really should have complained because she get her permission. And I told her yes, I was gonna tell her eventually why I posted. I also posted one of her old pictures where she used to call me gay. Sure, I never left her calling me gay. Or we were agreeing we could call each other anything if we want. Because it took her a while to make me give my good first time we started again. Because I was going to want to call her nice and she never called me nice. So didn't know what to say to me, but she finally called me Matt. That was my first nickname. So yeah. And then her friend got pissed when yes, there's times you should get involved in all those stuff, but you should know when and when not to. Because she'll regret she just got involved in everything. When you should let people try to fix her on their own first. And you're going to keep any of them safe. Again, one time when she was walking with Ella, I can tell her, you told Leah to keep you safe from. Again, she just started to talk to you when they start to walk. Keep walking. Now I can go, so finally goes the longest video I ever made. To be clear, I have no clue what else to say, so I think that's all I have to say about this love stuff. I'm not sure why I should actually call the title for the video. I will give it a good title, but I'm not sure yet. You'll see what's the title. But this is technically. So yeah, she was my girlfriend, but now she's mad, so she has no right to call herself my girlfriend. Because I have heard some people say she's could call herself gay, which she's not. I don't think that's true, but she needs to stop. Because she has no right to say she's not my girlfriend. So she can't say anything. And now this video tells what cares about both of us. But no one can keep any of us are victims. Because neither of us are victims in this love score. Not her, not me. Yeah, again. Just. Oh, I have to say, well, I just let her copy everything. Wrote on my notebook, she used to ask this question at school. And like she didn't know what to come up with until they were come. So we have no agenda. Again, if it was a Wednesday, we finish our drawing so we can get let's play. But I really don't care about time. Well, that's not good for us. Oh. Guess we can say we both are playing. She has lived being like maybe 5 times. I beat her 9 times. Cause I'm not easy to beat. So yeah, I think that's all for today. And if I can get anything else, I'll say it. A short video tomorrow. Who has nothing to go about this anymore? Or maybe I'll make it into a short and post. And yes, you could give me a tagger once and I get break it and grow in the chest. First you can know I don't care about her anymore. Well, I took her from my house. I broke it when I was in my house. Then I took it to school and I grew in the trash. First she saw she would now. Again, any cards I had left for her I broke. flung them in the trash. Again, I just got to make Harsh friends calling to tell them how I missed her. Because she was the only teacher who understands us. No, sir, she understands everyone. Not like teachers from now who don't actually understand us all well. But, yeah. This is confusing computer. But if you know who's telling the truth, you'll pay attention to this Scar really well. And all the secrets she has told me has came out. Everything was promising to tell you, I have just told you guys. So she, also one time when I was school, like I said, I was mocking my look, I'm showing my back, because I'm a girl. I guess you could tell Miss Rocio, but like Miss Rocio didn't see, Miss Rocio had no proofs to give me in trouble. And now she can't anymore, she's not here, so... Again, one time I did this, and I want to prove I was doing up with her, and go same class and outside. Because I wanted her to pass and feel safe, but she still didn't feel safe. Anyway, there's also really no way to keep her away. When she started to talk about me first, I started to do so. But she could have left me in the house for fun tonight, but she had to keep talking about me, like if I was the only one who gets it. So I started to, but both of us shouldn't have done that, so... I think that's all I can really say. Because I have nothing else to really say. I can't really think of that. I think that's the whole score. So bye. If I come over anything more, I'll tell you guys.